Hey, I'm Coach Keaton.
And I'm Coach Ryan.
And I believe that when you're pulling on block, you should go straight back.
And I believe we need to turn our hips and pull straight back.
Let's find out who's right.
Coach Keaton and I agree on a lot of elements of what makes up a good pull.
Absolutely. And we're going to dive into a few of those elements right now. So first off, when you pull, you want to land balanced.
Balanced and planted as the hitter's contacting the ball. If we're standing too far straight up, if we're too low, if we're on one leg or the other, you're not going to get a good dig towards the ball.
You should be able to make a dig in any 360-degree direction. You want to be able to get to any ball that comes near you. Do not be caught moving when the attacker hits the ball. Along with landing balanced, you also want to be able to plant that last step right before the attacker hits the ball. Now this is similar to a tennis step or a load step, where you are in a position to spring in any direction.
Another important element is to keep your hands up high, ready to dig. You want to be ready to take that ball with your hand.
Because you already pulled, that means the set is off the net. You don't need to worry about a hard-driven ball at your feet. You need to be worried about a hard-driven ball right at your head. And finally, we agree that you want to cover ground quickly and efficiently. Be extra decisive. The reason that pulling straight back is so much better than turning your hips is because your eyes are looking at the hitter the whole time. I can go straight back and look and know exactly what the player's doing.
Whoa. I didn't say anything about taking your eyes off the hitter. When we're turning our hips and coming back, our eyes are still focused on the hitter as we're pulling.
Ryan makes a good point that you can actually keep your eyes on the hitter even if you turn your hips and pull. You want to keep an eye on what the hitter is doing and what he is seeing.
So when I turn and pull, I can cover way more ground and be a lot faster and ready for that dig.
Wait a second, but think about it. If I'm pulling straight back, look how fast I can move back, and I got my balanced hips. I'm facing the right direction the whole time. I really like pulling straight back.
That's a good point.
We took some measurements, but after looking at the footage, I'm starting to think that my steps aren't the same as your steps or anybody else's steps. You know, the truth is I do both. I turn my hips and pull a lot of times, and I also pull straight back depending on the situation. And I really think that you should learn how to do both. You should train your body to be able to do both and see which one works better for you and go from there.
It depends also on your level, how comfortable you are doing both of them. It's good to start either way, just getting the feeling of pulling, keeping your eyes on the hitter. As long as you cover those important elements, it's a good start for any kind of blocking and pulling.
We've got those 4 elements that are essential to a good pull, and if you keep those in mind, I don't think it necessarily matters if you turn your hips or pull straight back. Hey, thanks for joining me, Coach.
Woo, perfect. Hope you guys learned something today.
Thanks.